So, hi everybody and welcome back. This is Unreal Engine 5 full game tutorial series for absolute beginners. This is video 17 and in this video we want to implement the exit button. We already implemented the exit button when we switch here in our graph, and then here is our exit button. We have implemented this here, and we have just here one node which was quit. That was the quit node, but now I moved it to the game mode, and the reason for that is because I added there a little bit more code, because we want that when we press exit that the game should be saved, I mean all the variables should be saved in our save file. And to do so, like I said, I put all things again to the game mode. I created here a function, a custom function in the game mode. Let's open up our game mode. This is the game mode. Here I created again a custom function. And then here I have the quit game. And then here I have a little bit more code, which is not perfect. What I mean with perfect is this code here is already that what we know. This is just save variables to file, which we have here already. For example, when we check if there is already a game object, then we go here down, we create a save game object, and again the save game object is for Unreal Engine. We put all the variables here in, and then from this save game object we put everything saving in our file with this save to slot here in this one. That was the way how we save variables to a file from Unreal Engine. But why I'm saying this is not perfect, because this one I just copied here down when we press exit, and then we have the same thing. And the reason for that, it's not good solution, because there is a node which is this one here, and this node is event and play, and this one you can call for a game mode. And this event and play is very nice, because this node here, event and play, will be called every time when the game mode shuts down. And we know already the game mode is one of the most important classes, and it will shut down at last, because everything else shut first down and then the game mode. And when the game mode shuts down, we can call actually save file, all that what I did here with creating a save game object, get the variables and then save it to the file from here. That would be much better. Let's copy this one here, just here. Let's say copy, paste, and then here, connecting here. This approach would be much better than this with this exit file here, which I have. Because like I said, this exit is just an indicator for a player to stop the game, but this one we need to call in the game mode when we quit the game in general. What I mean we quit the game in general, here here at the designer, when I press exit and I have only this implementation here with this button here, this exit button here, that was this first one, that will only work if we press the button exit. But let's say you are playing on your mobile game, and then you and the train comes, and then you exit the game without pressing the exit button, and all the data would be gone. But if we use this end play node from the game mode, which is activated anyway all time when the game shuts down, then all the data you could save. And we already implemented this kind of stuff in one of our other videos, that was using a parent game mode, where we implemented this begin play, where we load every file. So this kind of stuff, we load every file, and then end play, where we save every file, and all the other logic here, these other things here, we would make in our child game mode. And the reason for that is it's separated, because the child game mode will call later when it shuts down automatically the parent game mode with this. And that would look like this one. Let me show you this one too. Here we have the parent game mode, And in the parent game mode, you can see this would be our end play, which I just showed you. Here's just save the file. We create the save game object, or we just check if we already have one create to save game object. And then we save all, set all the variables in it, and then save it to slot. And when I go back here to the event graph, here is the save load file. That was our loading file, the other part which I showed you, and we do it here again. Does save game exist? If yes, load it. If not, create it. This create part is just this part here. I copied it here. And yeah, in a parent class. And I want to just show you, you have here different options to do this, and later you have to decide if you make a desktop version. I think on a desktop version you can use this method as well, but normally you would just use more a save file, which means you are going to a special menu, save file on your hard drive, and then you have this explicitly there. But on mobile, like I said, we can rely on this one here, which means just save everything when we go out. And yeah, I want to implement this one in the next video with this parent game mode and with the child game mode. But again, you can use this version as well. The bad thing is, like I said, you have to press here really the exit button here to that it works, that you save everything. Like I said, if you close your handy, let's say without pressing the exit button, all the game data is gone, and for a mobile game that's not good. So I prefer probably this one here. And on desktop, again, you would probably not use this one here. You would, like I said, make a special save game file and use that. And here, fast repetition, what I added here as well, you see that was this custom event. We call it from this exit button here, if you make this version. And then here I just get here, I check if we already have this object created. If not, you just create it here like this one. And you can create this actually all time and assign this one, and then assign the variables which you want. But there are two ways to assign the variables, one from the game instance, one from the directly. What I mean directly is like this one here, how they did. You get just anyhow the variables from anywhere. You can see you get it here directly and then here directly, and then set it up in the game object, or which we talked in our last video was the game instance. If you saved everything already in your game instance, then you can call it here. Just you make here just get game instance. This is again game instance here. This is the general one. Then you cast it to the one which is yours. In my case, it's GI game instance. Cast to your game instance, and from here you can now drag all the variables, because here are all the important variables which you want to save here out. And the advantage about this one is you have it all in one place without searching all around your code and trying to find it. That's much more convenient to have something like that. Or you are putting all variables anyway in game mode, then you find a way to save them all here. But I think game instance is still better, a little bit better, because you use this game instance anyway during level switch, so you can call it here and make your life very easy. And with that said, yes, we will do this one here again in the next video, but I put it now to the game mode base, or let's call it the parent game mode, and then we make a child game mode, which is just a blueprint based on the parent game mode. And then we are implementing this version because I think that's much better, easier, cleaner, and solve a lot of problems. So if you have any questions there, then you can write it in the comment section. If not, see you in the next video, where we will implement this one here and change this one here again. Alright, so we are changing our game mode here, whole thing again. Bye and good luck.